Hey, what up, friends? It's your boy Kenji back for another draft here on the YouTubes. I'm currently in the middle of playing the Innistrad champs right now. I am 2-2 between rounds, but yeah, got to get this in early on the day, and so I figured I'd try to fire this off in between rounds. Currently ranked number 1 on Arena. Nice. Let's see if we can hold it with a nice draft here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Apologize if you hear any pings in the background. That might be the Innistrad champs ping that the next round started. So if there are some weird cuts in this video, that's me playing my next round. Anyways, let's just jump right into the pack. Pick one, pack one, Concealing Curtains over Hero's Downfall. I think that's a fine pick. I've really been impressed with the Concealing Curtains. Information is so useful in this format, and turning into a 3-4 menace on early as turn 3 is just really, really gross. Follow that up with not any card that I want to be second picking. We could go and just take the Infestation Expert here. I've always said I don't like this card, but that's not because the card isn't like playable. It's just because I don't like the card. It's like, you know, Pack Rat or something. I don't like that card even though it's really good. This one, I wouldn't call it really good. There are better 5-drops for sure. The body's kind of nice. I don't really see anything else that I'd want to take here. Like, I'm not going to second pick Traveling Minister. I don't think you second pick either of these black cards after taking Curtains. Not going to second pick Vile to spawn Spiders, so this is fine. We might be able to move into the green-black butt deck, if that's open or a thing. Third pick, got a Butler here, a Cadet, Mariner. We're just going to take the Foreboding Statue. I've talked about how good this card is before. Just fills into every deck, ramps and fixes you early, and then it turns into a 5/5 later on. So easy pickup there for me. Move on. Hey, there it is. All right. Now we're going to lock in the green-black butt deck, or just the butt deck in general. It doesn't have to be green-black, but green-black I think is the best place for that. Awkwardly, I am passing some more good green. Another Mariner here, but maybe we can wheel like that Unhallowed Phalanx. Let's try to move into butts. As we get a Weaver of Blossoms. Okay, that's another pretty good 5th pick. Another creature with a bigger booty than power, so I don't mind that. Yeah, I think that's just an easy pickup. Good start so far. So what are we really looking for? This is a deck that grinds out really, really well. We're looking for like Blood Fountains, Gluttonous Guests, couple Flourishing Hunters. Of course, interaction like some Bleed Drives or whatever would be good as well. But currently we have 5 creatures. Hey, there's a Blood Fountain and a Flourishing Hunter. We have 5 creatures, and all of them have bigger toughness than power. So doing well on that theme. And if we cut off the green-black well enough, we might be able to get some late Ancient Lumbernuts if they get passed around. So I think here I like taking the first Blood Fountain over the first Flourishing Hunter. It's usually pretty easy to pick up the Hunters, and it's not like you want to be running like 4 of them necessarily. 2 is good. Maybe even 3 is okay, although that's a little bit heavy still. Not a very good 7th pick. We have like Mind Leech Ghoul, which is whatever, or a Moldgraph Millipede. I think the Millipedes are really easy to get, so let's take a 2-drop here, even if it is just filler. A second thing about green-black is it's really good with the self-graveyard theme, so that's why Millipede is a consideration beyond just the big toughness deck. The self-mill is quite valuable if you end up in that strategy. I mean, we already picked up the Blood Fountain, right? So self-mill already has a little bit of value there. Okay, nice. 8th pick Mariner. We're going to take that for sure. We've already passed a few of them in the draft, so make sure we kind of cut this off now. Passing another 2-drop and another Millipede, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm liking our position. It's really important to find the open lane in this format because, I mean, you can often end up with more than enough playables, but I guess that's true of every limited format. You shouldn't try to force something necessarily. Yeah, so maybe I don't even know why I brought that up. I will take a Witch's Web. If we don't end up with much removal, then we can kind of use these combat tricks as removal. We don't need to take another Leech at this point, and the Finery and the Shelter I don't think are worth playing. Hopefully we can get some green cards on the wheel, because we did pass quite a few. I guess the biggest concern is just passing that Hero's Downfall with our opening pick, but what are you going to do? Okay, let's just cut off the green signal and take the Snarling Wolf. Don't think we're going to need to take the Honored Heirloom for potential splashing. We already have both a Weaver and a Statue, so not super important that we just have access to that. And who knows, if I pick up some like Paxong Puppies or whatever, then Snarling Wolf gets some extra value there. Wow. Pick 11. Look at those green cards. I'm just going to take another Mariner. I don't really care for Cadet. It's just okay outside of green-white. Apprentice would be good if we do end up getting some other big toughness matters, but Mariner is just the solid pick up there. So good to be in green. I mean, first Mulch or third Mariner. I guess I'm going to take the first Mulch. Hopefully that's not sending a super weird signal to somebody, but... Oh, okay, well, got both Mulches here, and I guess we are, yeah, good to go. Pretty awful pack 2 opening here. Wow, really bad. The only green-black cards are cards you don't want to be taking earlier than pick like 5. I'm going to go ahead and first pick Gift of Fangs. I mean, I suppose the other option here is to take, like, Whispering Wizard. And maybe look to be blue-green Self-Mill. Plan on Wheeling Witness the future? I guess. I mean, let's see. I first picked the Concealing Curtains and got past, like, what, a 3rd or 4th pick fodder, so... Yeah, it just feels like this has higher upside instead of taking Gift of Fangs. Obviously, if there was, like, a... Bleed Dry or something here, we would take that, but I guess we'll stay open. Again, another really weak pack. This time we do have some green and black playables, though, so that's not too bad. I'm actually gonna take the... and I hate this, but Grisly Ritual second pick. I am not a huge fan of this card. It's just you can get them late and they're super expensive. But because we don't have much removal right now, and I want to try to lean into green-black still, I think I'm going to take it over, like, Scorpion or Stalker. Fine cards, but filler more than anything else. Wow, same thing here. I mean, this pack is just bad. There's, like, a Flame-Blessed Bolt. I don't mind running Voldaren Estate, because it gives you some extra blood value. It's either that or, like, the Desperate Farmer here. I guess we're going to take the land as it has the highest upside. You don't need to be running like a bunch of vampires to make that playable. Okay, good pack. Given that we're leaning towards green-black, I think Dig Up might be a better choice than Taxidermist now. Because not only does this help fix you in the early game, it just turns into a tutor in the late game, so... I think that makes sense, although it really sucks passing a Spore Crawler and a Taxidermist, cards that I would really enjoy having. Okay, let's lock it up. Second Catapult fodder. Again, another pack with a ton of good cards we would want. Hunter, Phalanx now, another Blood Fountain. And now with 2 fodder, I might even start considering these Cadets, but we got the butts. Now we need to find some more action to go along with them. Let's just take the Toxic Scorpion out of this one. I've talked about Dying to Serve before. Love it in red-black blood decks, but basically anywhere else you really need to have a high number of blood tokens to make it work, and so that's why it's easiest in red-black, but Scorpion it is. Yeah, buddy. Alright. 3 Catapult fodder. In fact, now, any Unhallowed Phalanx is like a huge pickup. We basically have a combo kill here available to us. Yeah, like the Sporeback Wolf, on my turn, it's going to be a 2/4. Kind of want to take the Journal, though, for just extra card draw, but... Well, oh, shoot, this pick might actually be close. Yeah, the wolf's amazing, but I actually have a good number of bigger toughness creatures, and I think green-black wants its card draw, so even though I don't like Journal, it's really slow. I think we might want it here. But this is working. And there are some cards I mean, I passed a Phalanx earlier, so we might be able to wheel one of them. I don't expect Taxidermist to wheel. But yeah, no, this is looking okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm currently double queued with the hey, Sharpshooter's perfect with the Innistrad champs currently. I went 2-1 in historic. Currently 0-1, lost the first round of standard. You need to go 4-3 or better to make day 2. So hopefully I can win 2 of the next 3. As we wheel, I guess. I don't think we want to take Stalker. I think I'd rather just main deck the Crushing Canopy. But if I do not day 2, then I'll be free to stream the Arena Open, which, let's see, I guess if we are recording this on Friday, uploading on Friday, it will be tomorrow, so. If you're listening to this or watching this on Friday, December 3rd, tune into my stream. Well, potentially tune into my stream Saturday the 4th, twitch.tv/NewMathanummy. Go watch some Arena Open. If I get unlucky and don't day 2. And we did wheel the Phalanx, perfect. The combo deck is set up. And we opened a glorious Sunrise. It is certainly glorious. Pretty good green bomb. Or at least bomb adjacent card. Hoping to wheel the Sporeback Wolf and the Phalanx here, but there's no way we can pass a Glorious Sunrise. That card is just way too good. Wow, 4th Catapult Fodder, and I have the option of like a green-black fixer. Sheesh. That's, alright. 4 Catapult Fodder. Now we just take every single creature that has a bigger toughness than power. If it's not taking removal. So, like, we're gonna cut this Mind Leech Ghoul. We might cut some Mulches if we don't get some more Graveyard synergy. Might even cut like Spore Crawler or whatever, but yeah, 4 Catapult Fodder. I've never seen a deck with more than 2. This should be interesting. Okay, we got to take the Wolf Strike here. Need the removal. Sadly, Wolf Strike not at its best in the big butt deck, as this does go based off of power. But we do have some top-end cards that can do some work, so still the pick. I mean, we're probably going to wheel a Cadet anyways. All the Cadets have been coming back around. Not that I want it. That's the lower end of the totem pole of big butt creatures. We actually just want those Sporeback Wolves, if we can get those. Yeah, see, I don't actually think I'd take the Cadet. I know I said I'd take every big butt creature, but this is just one that's not very good. We probably want to take the early interaction of the Gift of Fangs here instead, or the Ceremonial Knife. Knife's good in this deck as well. Bad removal or Knife? I guess I'd actually rather have the Knife. Yeah, top of the chopping block right now are going to be so many goddamn Cadets. Holy crap. And another Spore Crawler. Can probably cut like one Mulch. Can probably cut Canopy. Might not want the Spore Crawler. Yeah, I don't know if I'm running 2 Spore Crawlers here, am I? I guess I'll take... no, we're going to wheel one of the Cadets. I'll just take the second Spore Crawler, but not expecting really to run the second Spore Crawler, but I wasn't even expecting to run the Cadet anyway. Furthermore, we're going to wheel like 2 of them. Big butt? Okay, I mean, this is another Sharpshooter. It's not what we want, but I guess it's what we have to take. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have 11 creatures that have higher toughness than power. Make that 12 with a second Phalanx pickup. Yeah, I might actually just be cutting the Spore Crawler out of this deck, which is kind of nuts. Oh, that's right, we have the Voldarn Estate to also help us. You know, I didn't get any of those Gluttonous Guests. Those are so good in this deck because they have the big booty, but they also give you extra blood and life to get into the late game stages. So we're missing some of the components, but, I mean, 4 Catapult Fodder and 2 Unhollowed Phalanx. I've seen worse. There's a Millipede now. I don't actually have one yet, so I guess we take it. Okay, we did wheel the 3rd Phalanx, but I think we have to just take the 2-drop here. Our curve starts pretty high, and, you know, if we have Wolf on 2, that means we can even flip the fodder as early as turn 3, actually, in this deck. Since we go, like, turn 1 Curtain, turn 2 Sporeback, turn 3 Fodder, flip. Another Cadet, as expected. All of the Cadets. All of the Crushing Canopies. Yeah, it's just the removal that we're lacking, but we have the creature quality, certainly. That's the 4th Mulch, could have had more. Alright, let's find one more cut, I guess. Or can I get away with 16 land? I guess I can get away with 16 land when I have Dig Up and Mulch. That's probably fine. And we'll go heavier on green here. So let's go 9-7. Sorry, no, 8-7 in favor of green. Maybe this estate's not worth it. Maybe I should just go 9-7 in favor of green. I have 0 vampires. Okay, fine. I don't mind this card, but it's certainly a lot worse without any vamps. Okay. Green, black, big butts here. 4 Catapult Fodder, 2 Unhollowed Phalanxes. Number 1 currently. Let's see if we can, again, roll it up, run it up. Gonna try to get a couple matches in before I need to cut and then go play my next round of the champs. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got plenty of time. It has been taking a while to find a match. Not many people are currently in Mythic as the season just reset a couple days ago, so had upwards of 2 to 3 minutes sometimes to find a match, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. I guess if I'm splicing the video anyways, you might not even see this part of the stream, or rather, part of the video. But if you do, congrats. Well played. Yawn. Refusing to give me my match. Go, go, baby, go. There it is, waiting for opponent. We do it. We get it. Let's go. Go, ninja, go. And looks great. So this is based off of either player, right? Yeah, greatest number of creatures a player controls, so. Can you deal with my butts? Okay, we'll just run out the Scorpion. Because that Scorpion can hold a knife, potentially. We're gonna have a mirror match already, round 1? Oh, baby. I think I'm gonna lead with the Sharpshooter. That way if they attack into it, I'll block, and then if they want to use a trick to kill the Sharpshooter, I'm okay with that. Okay, well, the biggest issue I see here is that, I don't have a Lumber Knot, which they could easily have. Go ahead and attack in for 1 again. I could have daggered there on the Scorpion and then leveled up the Sharpshooter. But because we have the double Fod, I think we just want to play them out in consecutive turns and try to find like our Phalanx. We'll sit back. Yep, I'm fine blocking. They might actually use a trick here. I guess I shouldn't have attacked with Scorpion, that was pretty loose. Got like a Wolf Strike or something? I'm okay with that. That'll be my mistake though. Shouldn't have attacked with my Scorpion. They might not have made this play. Yeah. Okay. My fault, my fault. Play the fodder. Play the journal on 3. And pass. Start leveling up. And this little Scorpion's gonna be doing work. Hey! Well, that looks like 13 damage to me. In fact, if I draw a land next turn, I win. Because I can throw the Phalanx and throw one of the captains, and that's 18 damage. Okay, no, I just need a land to win. You got a caretaker. I don't care about that. Land wins. Give me the land. Oh, that's 19 damage even. I can't even math. Doesn't matter. Land wins. That's what matters. Alright, we'll trade there. Bounce off. Land? Land me. Take 13. Take 6. That is exactly what we wanted to do, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Ugh. Something, something, I like big butts. Yeah, how many? Did I say 4 catapult fodder? That's how many I have? 2 phalanx, 4 fodder. I think we ended up with 12 or 13 creatures that have more toughness than power. That wasn't turn 6 lethal, was it? Or was it? Holy crap, was that turn 6 shoot you for 19? I don't think I missed any land drops. It was turn 2 Scorpion, turn 3 Sharpshooter, turn 4 Catapult, turn 5 Catapult, and Journal turn... Oh, no, wait. No, it was. It was like turn 7. It was turn 7, yeah. Turn 6, it was Phalanx, so I did miss a land. Anyway. Doesn't matter. We lived the dream. That's the most important part of all of this. As they say, do not let your memes be dreams, or dreams be memes. Both. Why not? I'm actually more excited for the, maybe this is bad to say, more excited for the Arena Open tomorrow than I am for Innistrad Champs. I do hope, I mean, obviously I'm going to try to win, and I hope I do qualify for day 2, but... excited for these draft open type events. Alright, we're on the play here. We kept a moderate hand. It was 3 forest statue. So we didn't have a black source other than the statue, but drawing the wolf off the top is nice. Not even going to bother feign attacking. We're probably just going to go Infestation Expert next turn. Turn 4 Infestation Expert is actually kind of nice. And that's going to allow us to flip our butt next turn. I guess we could have flipped our butt this turn, but there was not really much use of it. Only reason I would have done so is to get the black card out of my hand, since we currently only have 1 black source. Okay, that's fine. And a bloody fountain. Yeah. So they're on the black-white life gain deck. And let's go ahead and Flip our butts. Kind of an awkward draw. Ain't it? Alright, they're sacking their blood, pitching a swamp. Aww. They must have just found that. I almost like just passing the turn here and turning it into night. But... yeah, that actually seems fine to me. You know what? I'm actually going to go like this. I'm going to attack with these two. Give our sharpshooter a counter. Because they can't kill the sharpshooter. Oh, looks like they might have a... they might have a fierce retribution. Okay, because they can like triple block my Sporeback Wolf. And then I can sack it. But they can't block our sharpshooter. But they might actually play around a trick here as well. Okay, they are going to go for the mass block. So we're going to throw this at their face. Doesn't matter. We'll see if they end up using Retribution on, on my Sharpshooter. I don't think they would, since we have the Captain. Which means when they do draw their 6th land, I assume they're going to slam it and kill the Captain. But now that it's night, our werewolf, infested werewolf gets to attack in. Oh, okay. I'm fine with this. Sure. I think you're gonna regret not killing my sharpshooter. Not a bad draw. We can attack with both of these. They can bounce off of one, but they cannot kill either. Then we get to play a 6/4 that they can't block. They're at 14. Play my 6/4. Good beats. They are very close to dead here. Alright, they're gonna sack their blood, pitch a plains, yeah. No creatures in their graveyard for the fountain to get back currently. Ooh, Fell Stinger's a good one though. So... we're actually gonna put them on a 2-turn clock here. Well, it depends. If they cast another spell, they get to flip it back into day, I guess. And then if it's day, the Raider doesn't work. But if they don't have a play here... okay. Well, then I think we go for Ritual on the Stinger and swing in for 4. I could actually attack in with the Sharpshooter here as well, because this is going to turn into a 3/6. And they don't have 6 toughness, or 6 power, rather. Pretty hard for them to just take. Okay, I mean, they need to kill my captain now, otherwise they're dead. Okay, I'm not going to block. They can go to 5. Still dead on board. Okay. What are you getting back? Fell Stinger, yeah. Cast it and be dead on board. Good, good. Do it. Do it. Decent, alright. I don't even... Sure. That will do her. Yep. The writing's on the wall, my friend. I'm gonna throw my butt at you. Easy peasy. Alright. Good timing. My next round of the Innistrad Champs will be coming up soon, so we'll take a quick pause in this video. But when we come back, we will be going for game number 3. So, bam bam. Okay, back again. Lost my match in the Innistrad Champs, but that's okay. That just means I get to draft sooner. Not okay, though, actually. Now I'm 2-3 in the Innistrad Champs. So I need to win the last 2 rounds of Standard to qualify for Day 2. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. We are on the play for the 3rd round here of this drafty. Green, black, big butts, and it looks like our hand is going to be... Oh my gosh, disgusting. We're actually going to lead with Apprentice here. We're not going to need to flip the fodder anytime soon. We're going to end up playing the Mariner here on turn 4, I think. Well, actually, now I could guarantee that I have Sunrise next turn by playing a land first, but I could also just save that as a tutor. So, I think I'm okay playing the Mariner out this turn, as the opponent makes a block. Because I do want to start leveling up my Sharpshooter if possible. We're bound to draw some lands in the game, right? So they have a 3/5, sure. And we drew the land because I'm a great. So if I attack with both, they could double block my Mariner. But yeah, let's just get the Sunrise online and start drawing extra cards, I think. Setting up. Okay, and now we have the Blood Fountain. So we can just go for the Phalanx into Catapult Fodder line and then just shoot them twice with the Blood Fountain, it feels like. It's a little bit awkward for them to just pass the turn and like activate the Shaman and pass their turn, because then it flips my Mariner as well. But yeah, next turn I think we'll be playing the Phalanx out. That's fine, we don't care about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and block here. I don't really want to lose my big butt, but I also don't think they want to use a removal spell on a 1/1. Okay, actually, what I might do here is add mana? We can kill them real fast. Needed to just draw on a land for the turn, but yeah, I think we're just going to go for the big butt lines. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, I can add 3 green with Sunrise if I want to. But I can't flip my Catapult Fodders this turn. Okay, let's just go ahead and draw a card, then, and plan on playing the Phalanx. And I guess the Blood Fountain now as well. Just get our big butts online. Next turn we can go double Catapult Fodder and flip. And then set up for the 1/2 punch. And now we don't even care if they kill my sharpshooter. Sure, 3-2 draw card. They will flip their statue into a 5-5, but that's also pretty irrelevant here. Sure. Alright, and now we got a plan. Let's go... Fodder... I guess we're gonna go fodder, fodder, and flip both. And just draw more cards. So I can put them to 1 next turn? Oh, actually, no, I can kill them next turn. Never mind. I don't even know what I'm talking about. That's right, the Glorious Sunrise can pump my creatures, give them +1/+1 trample, and then I just make the double catapult play. Sack the Phalanx for 14, sack the other catapult captain for 7. So they're going to need to do something pretty good here. This deck is so funny. The best part about this is the toughness is so large on these creatures. It's just hard for them to push through with anything, you know? Like, how are they gonna... I'm gonna block with a 13 power, 13 toughness creature on their 5/5, and it's like, okay, good luck. And so now they're just dead on board. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample. No attacks. Throw at them for 14. Throw at them for 7. Indeed, good game. Shake my hand. I may not be winning in the championship, but at least, goddammit, we're throwing some butts around. 3-0, let's go. A little bit disappointed. Went 2-1 in Historic, but man, an 0-2 start in Standard for the championships wasn't where I wanted to be. Round 1 I played against Mono Black, and I think I just had some unfortunate games. Round 2 I played against Mono White, and the games were better, but they squeaked me out in the end, so... 2 more rounds left, but at least we all have the drafties. So I'll be playing the best of 1 on day 1 of the Open tomorrow. And then I will be doing, well, everybody will be doing best of 3 on day 2, but good time to play some Crimson Vow, you know? I don't think I've had the big butt deck be this good before. It's hard to imagine getting 4 catapult fodder, you know? If I haven't mentioned before, I'm going to try to hold onto the #1 rank all of this season. It's one of the reasons I was so aggressively going for Mythic only a few days into it with the new season. Just because, and I mentioned this before, maybe... people had remembered or listened, but the earlier that you hit high Mythic, or rather the earlier you hit Mythic, the easier it is to maintain a high level. As we're just going to play out Mariner here. We've got a game plan. Catapult fodder and 2 phalanxes now. One might just have to kill the Mariner too, which is nice. If they don't put any pressure on, I get to attack and make a 2/5 there, so yeah, Rending Flame there is good for me. Hopefully I draw land next turn for Phalanx. Beautiful. And we, yeah, like I said, we've got our game plan. Black does have ways to kill a creature with this size toughness, but red really does not have a good way to do so. So let's go ahead and get this online now. Flip our fodder. Just pass. They're gonna need like a bleed dry or grizzly ritual. And they're gonna need to find them pretty quickly. Okay, they found a bleed dry. Now remember, I have 3 more catapult fodders in my deck, so not a huge concern. I think we're just gonna slow down the game. Go for another phalanx here. Because we just want to buy time. I find it rather unlikely that they're gonna have too many ways to get rid of all of my cannon fodders, if we can find some others, catapult fodders. Let's go dagger here. Mariner and pass. And then we're going to start making some blood tokens, ideally. But I do have to try to kill them before they find something like Toxrill or Demon. Yeah, these are all fine. Sure, so they're going to gain a life. They're going to flip their Recluse at end of turn. Yep, keep digging. 24 ain't nothing but a number. Alright, let's go ahead and put the dagger on, sorry, the knife on our Mariner. And I'm going to attack in. I'm happy with this trade. Great. Probably buys us more time. Let's go ahead, oops, and sack the blood. Discard a swamp. Found a mulch. I think I like equipping the dagger this turn instead of casting out the mulch. So they discard another land, sure. And a celebrant. Alright, we'll pass. So big. Okay, Blood Fountain's pretty good. They don't have much to get back, though. Celebrants and, like, Belligerent Guest. Those don't do anything versus my 113s. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yeah, we get to attack in here with one of our phalanxes. Okay. Plan here is just make blood. We have a lot of good cards we can dig to, so. That's one of them. I'm going to go ahead and just get that online now versus red-black. Because once it's on the battlefield, I don't think there's a way for red-black to be able to deal with that. And I don't want them to have like an aim for the head. Alright, discards another land, finds a new card, puts him to 27, but them having 27 life is not a huge deal. Now they're going to get back Celebrants and Guest. Sure, that's fine. Got some... Oh, they do have a demon in their deck! Okay. Well, now we're gonna lose. Holy smokes. Sure. So, I guess let's equip here. Go get a blood token. Go and throw off a mulch first. Build a catapult fodder and a grizzly. Alright, we're gonna lose to demon in 2 turns, so... Did not find our bomb before, or rather, did not find our fodder before they found their demon, so... Good stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to win now. I don't have a Flourishing Hunter in this deck either. If we had like a Flourishing Hunter, I'd be able to, I should have moved the dagger over to the reach creature, whoops. As I was saying, if I had a Flourishing Hunter, I could gain up to 13 life too. Man. One of the few cards that I think would be able to beat me in this scenario, but they had it. And of course, this is just unwinnable now. Too little, too late. Alright, GG's. Yeah, my deck doesn't really have much removal, so... Obviously, a slam dunk bomb like that, or like I said, Toxrill, was going to give us a problem, but... Eh. It's all good. If they didn't have the bleed dry, if we had found a second fodder anytime earlier, we would have won that game pretty handily. So GG, we will go to the next. Try to go, get him good. There's always some amount of disappointment in doing poorly in these big tournaments. I mean, I know I haven't practiced more or enough as much as I should have, but come game time, doesn't feel good. Okay, on the draw here for our next round of this drafty. That's a little bit of a weak hand, but we can keep it. Hopefully we find some early interaction. We're going to go ahead and lead out on the Blood Fountain just to rummage away one of these lands if I don't find something else to do next turn. Voice of the Blessed, sure. Okay, I don't actually remember if I have that gift card that gives -2/-2. Let's see if we randomly draw it. Okay, we didn't, but that's a great one. So now our lineup plan is turn 3 Weaver of Blossoms, turn 4 Glorious Sunrise. Ooh, as the opponent has Voice into Kindly Ancestor, that could be a little bit problematic. Blue also doesn't have too many ways to really deal with my relevant creatures, so at least that's a plus. Alright, I don't think they have a trick here then. That's just to gain a counter on the Voice. Otherwise, they probably would have attacked with the Voice too. So, let's see. They're going to outrace me at this rate. Yeah, it actually might be better to run out the Mariner here and pass, so I just don't take too much damage. If I play the Sunrise, gain 3, then they hit me for 8. Here, if they don't do anything, they can only hit me for 3 in the air. Yeah, I mean, still awkward. Flyers are another way that this deck is going to lose. But there's my big butt. Alright, I'm going to need to start gaining life here. This way I'm only currently taking 3 damage in the air. But like I said, they have a really fast clock. Need them to kind of brick out a bit. That's good if they're only attacking with those. No more flyers. Just garbage. They're kind of incentivized to cast a spell here if they can, so I don't flip my werewolves. Gutter Skulker, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the catapult fodder and the statue pre-combat to flip the fodder. Gonna go ahead and gain more life. Pass. If they only attack with both flyers one more time, I think we're gonna just squeak it out. But it's a close one. They're hovering over their cards too much. I don't like it. Okay, aggro Chill of the Grave. Sure, so now they can hit me for like 8. They're gonna swing all. Yeah. Block, block, take 8. They get another counter on their voice, they gain 2. They have 2 cards left in their hand. Phalanx entering tapped here is really awkward for us. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, the flyers are gonna get us. Oh, and I milled 4 spells. 2 more catapult fodders. So yeah, that should be game over then. Can gain some more life here, but it's not enough. Wow. Yeah, just outraced by the flyers. They're gonna swing with all. I can block, block. No, this is too good. Alright, good beats. GG's. So just a little bit too much action there. You might be wondering why my rank is not moving from 1. I have won quite a few games as rank number 1, which is putting me further and further ahead. So I have some games to not throw away, but I have some games to lose while still maintaining rank number 1. I probably don't have that many more to lose, but yeah. Let's just win out from here. That way we don't have to worry about it. But that goes in line with what I was saying. If you hit rank, or rather, if you hit Mythic early in any season, and that's both for Constructed and Limited, it's a lot easier to maintain it because, you know, there are only a handful of Mythic players playing right now. There's not much room for you to drop, whereas later in the season, you know, you can drop by hundreds every time because there are that many people in this particular rank. Okay, on the draw here for our next game with a pretty nice looking hand. Turn 1 Curtain, turn 2 maybe Scorpion. We can actually live the dream if we draw our 2-drop Wolf. Off the top, we can go turn 1 Curtain, turn 2 Wolf, turn 3 Fodder, but we did not. That's fine. I'm probably going to spend the turn looking at their hand with the Concealing Curtains. Dorothea, sure. Yeah, let's take a peek. See if they have any more good flyers or something that we can take out. Fierce Retribution and Nebelgast. Okay, we will take the removal spell then. What are they gonna do? They don't have any good Dorothea targets right now. I'd be surprised if they even ended up attacking, honestly. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna pass. Go ahead and attack with both this time. That's fine. Sure. And let's go with our sharpshooter here instead. We can start leveling that up. Hopefully they're just playing their 2-5 out this turn. Great. Gain a life, probably. Excellent. Alright, and so now we can... Let's go catapult fodder pre-combat. Let's flip that immediately. We get to smash in for 3 damage while leveling up our sharpshooter. We can play journal on 3, although it doesn't seem like this is going to be a journal game. Our plan is just to play the unhallowed phalanx next turn and then start chucking butts. I wonder if they're going to put Dorothea on their Beguiler. It's kind of funny if they do. No, Shield Basher, sure. Gain 1, and then probably tap my Revealing Eye would be my guess. Damn, that's another hot card. Yeah, let's just go to combat. Attacking for 4. They're not going to block. So they're going to go to 12. And then Phalanx is just lethal by itself next turn. Because even when they gain 1 life with the Minister. So they're going to need another Fierce Retribution here. Dorothea on Shield Basher is pretty good though, but yeah. Time to chuck more butts. Who doesn't love a good butt chuck? I don't even know how many times I'm going to have to say something like this, but touching big butts feels good. What was that, 4 and 2 now? Alright. I'm already pleased. Again, this deck doesn't have much removal, so we're kind of just all in on our game plan. It does have some really good cards. 4 Catapult Fodders is hilarious, and then the Glorious Sunrise at the top end. Can always win some games, but... yeah, if we had just like a Bleed Dry, a Parasitic Grasp... Do I have a Wolf Strike in this deck? I might have 1 Wolf Strike, but... yeah, I think we have 1 Wolf Strike. I was noting that it's not great in a deck where your creatures have no power and in terms of, or compared to their toughness. Oh, you know what is? Ancient Lumberknot is actually the biggest loss. Not having Ancient Lumberknot means I have to have the fodder, you know, to do anything. Whereas with Lumberknot, your 1/4s, your 2/6s, your 1/13s, well, they hit the opponent real hard, real fast. Probably have time for this match and maybe one more before the final round starts. Or not the final round, hopefully not the final round. The next round, I should say, of my Innistrad tournament. Okay, we're on the draw versus an Officiant. I have not been impressed by this card. Oh, but it looks like they're going to try to red-white aggro me out. Let's draw a 2-drop then, please. Another Catapult Fodder. Alright, not great, but fine. The big butts should hopefully stave off too much early pressure, I'm hoping. Let's go ahead and just lead on the Sharpshooter. Because if they have, like, the Rending Flame, it's going to kill any of my 3-drops anyways. Good, no Rending Flame, no Valorous Stance. I'm gonna just immediately block if they attack with their Serpent, or not Serpent, their Spirit. Well, that's really bad and awkward now. I'm going to take 8 because I didn't play Catapult Fodder instead of taking 4. Ooh, we are going to lose. Being on the draw here sucked. Yeah, I'm still just taking way too much damage next turn. Man, this is going to be a sad end to this draft. If this is the way we go, but sometimes you're on the draw and your opponent has a nice one. Because if we're on the play this game, we get to play Sharpshooter on our turn 3. They don't get to attack with their Spirit, yada yada yada, but this game's just over. They should be definitely... Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. Yeah. Good beats. Good beats. We still maintain our number 1. That's all that really mattered. I'm glad we got to do a couple games where we got to chuck our phalanxes at people, but like I said, without any removal, and sometimes it's just a slow draw, like I didn't do anything until turn 3 there. Not gonna work out. Damn. That was a fun one, though. I wish the quad fodder deck did better, but this is certainly the... Maybe this is not... Maybe I shouldn't even say this is the best big butt deck I've ever had, because it didn't have that much interaction. It just had 4 catapult fodder, which were insane, but... Missing the lumber, not missing interaction. So yeah, that's it for this drafty. Thanks all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And, well, by the time you're going to be watching this, I'll have definitely qualified for day 2 of the Innistrad Champs. And then the Arena Open is tomorrow. So we'll see y'all later. Peace.